I watched a video today by Dr. Edith Eger, 91 years old, Auschwitz concentration camp survivor and author of The Choice. I was moved by this video in so many ways. She tells a story of how she comes to the United States. She goes to school to become a doctor of psychology. And she's in the hospital one day and she's getting paged. Dr. Eger. And she says even though she can hear, she's not hearing that page. And they're paging her. And someone notices her name tag, taps her on the shoulder and says, "Aren't you Dr. Eger?" And she says, I kind of clicked in and thought, I'm a doctor. And she's so excited in the video and she can't believe she's a doctor. It got me thinking, what if we're all being paged by the universe, our soul, God, whatever, to be something great, to be something that we could never believe that we could be, yet we can't hear it. When her mother dies in the camp, her sister, to console her, says, "The spirit never dies." And I believe that. Now, of course, I'm alive, and my spirit's alive, and yet why is it that I can't always hear it and hear this call to greatness? Edith says that she believes fear is unnatural, and it is learned. I actually believe that too, especially the type of fear that sounds like this. I'm too old, I'm too young, I don't know enough, it's too risky, it's unprofessional, what will people think, I'm too fat, I'm too thin, I'm too blah blah blah. I believe that just like the sky's always blue and clouds cover it, the spirit's always there, our spirit's calling us, and if we can't hear it, I really think it's because of all these fears. Edith also says that fear and love are opposites. If we're afraid, we can't be loving. When we're loving, we can't have fear. All this got me thinking today, first of all, how do I show up in my existing business? Do I come from fear? Is this good enough? Will people like it? Or do I come from love every day? In other words, I show up and think, wow, I'm so excited today. I get to do this. I'm so lucky. How many people am I going to help? Could I be doing more? In other words, is there something bigger? Maybe something totally different. The other piece of this story that got me thinking, the person who taps her on the shoulder. Who taps us on the shoulder when we don't hear our page, our calling? How am I showing up? In other words, am I tapping people on the shoulder and helping them wake up to their page, to their call? I think it's as easy as compliments. Saying to people, wow, you're really good at that. Her mother said to her when they entered the concentration camp, nobody can take away what's in your mind. And I believe it's true for good things and for fears. Nobody can take away our fears for us, but they can tap us on the shoulder, wake us up. We hear the call, and then it's our choice to let go of the fears and heed the call. And actually, maybe that's why the book is called The Choice. I don't know, I haven't read it yet. Am I tapping people on the shoulder and planting fear? Well, don't study that at school, that classy, you'll never get a job. Or do we do it to our own self? A business we always wanted to try or start, or a different career, and we have these fears. Well, it's kind of risky. I got the mortgage. It'll put a gap in my resume. I've been seeing all these adorable pictures on Facebook of kids going back to school. When we go to school, we put things in our mind. I have decided this year as an adult, I am going back to UnSchool. My goal this year is to take stuff out of my head. How many of these fears can I get rid of so I can hear the call? I think about Edith. The woman's amazing. She was in a concentration camp, a real jail. Now here I am, standing in the United States of America, and yet I have the power to put myself in my own jail, where I put limits on myself of what I think I can do. So in my UnSchool curriculum this year, class number 1 is how many fears can I let go of? Number 2 on the curriculum is, how many people can I tap on the shoulder? If any of you would like to join me on my year of UnSchool, put a like on the video or a comment, or even better, I was thinking it'd be super fun. Just like everybody takes pictures of their kids for the first day of school, take a picture of yourself on the stoop and put it in there. First day of class, September 2018, UnSchool. I want to thank Edith for being a survivor, for doing the video, for doing the book, and for everything she's doing to help all of us. Together, let's see what's possible. I mean, what would be possible in a year if all of us weeded out the fears, heeded our calls, and tapped each other on the shoulder so that we could wake up to our greatness?